It started. Alle
Aha,
will English, maar
okay.
de Welt geht auf Englisch jetzt.
Heint is Chof Ches Menachemov Tov Shin Ayin Zayin. Tov Shin Zayin. Comment zu dem englischen Daten. Comments. Was soll das?
Forget the word, okay.
Die weet wat. De pink ligt in je werk. Weet,
Ja.
halen komt in Engels, aber komt ze even. Vaart je halen. Pink is pink de woord. Aber gestern.
Not only a story, there's a comedy show. Okay, go ahead.
Dit is also de Englische data is aan August 20, 19,
Not 19, 2000.
2017.
Yeah.
I got married in the year 1960 on March 24. No, and then the Rebbe came out, and 2 months, 3 months after that, the Rebbe came out that Chai Elul needs money for the Mifzoim, what the Rebbe all over the world needed. So he needed money, and he gave out, since it's 200 years from the expiring of the Baal Shem Tov. So everybody should give $200. Every young man, every person that is married, give him $200. And for his wife, another 10%, another $20, which is 220. Me, I got married with my wife. Didn't have children yet. And if you have children, every child another 10%, another $20. Have 3 children, another $60. You know, if you have. So that's what that the Rebbe gave out. Good. Now I worked, prepared myself, and I got married. I took loans, and I always wanted to have a pair of film, mehudorim. I say mehudorim,
Beautiful.
beautiful film,
Exceptional.
exceptional and good and nice. And I wanted also to have a shas to learn Talmud. When I want to learn, I should learn if they have a shas home. But all this, a shas and film and this, that time would have to cost around $200. I saved myself. I was working. I put myself on the side beside all the loans I had to pay and this from the marriage. So I put it aside, and I have around that amount, 180, 200, 230, and around that, I don't remember. I had this money. Now, the Rebbe comes up to give this money for the Rebbe. And that's not a made up thing. I mean, it was true. I am saving and want to have, yeah, but the twin, Shas. So I decided I'm going to tell the Rebbe, I'm writing to the Rebbe the truth, that I wanted to always to have this, and I have this money here. Now the Rebbe came out to give the money. Rebbe, tell me what to do. Should I give it to you or to buy myself a twin modurim in the Shas? The Rebbe answered, I asked him for a eitze, for advice, and for a broch. The Rebbe came out, a eitze means advice. The Rebbe gives me advice. The head check, I should give a head check in a year too for $220. When it comes, then I'll cover it. So in other words, now you want to buy yourself twin in this, just no problem, buy it and give a head check. That the Rebbe gave me an idea. I am not the smartest of the world. So I have friends, and one of the friends was Moshe Slonim, a known Chassid. I'm telling him what happened. And tell me what I want to do. The Rebbe said, action. So he gave me over the head. The Rebbe telling you, you need money, you come here with your twin, but who needs your twin? And I said to him, I need a twin. I'm something, no? I'm a Rebbe Chassid, but it's not a made up thing. I'm all the time. I have a rich father and do it was something. I myself have to buy myself a better twin that I want. Nashas should have in the house. And I got married. I only learn. And he gave it over to me. You're a knapper Chassid. You're not a real Chassid. A real Chassid is something Rebbe jumps right away the money. And that way he gave me over the head. And then I spoke to another friend. He already was a little bit more softer on my side, but also I decided to be a Chassid. I'm going to give the money to the Rebbe. I'm not going to go with the Rebbe's advice, head check. I gave it away. $220. Fine. Now, I want the twin. I don't have no more money now. I only have to pay. So I said to myself, start accumulating again. Savings. $20 here, $20 there. I make it short. And by a year, I have again. I have $200. All of a sudden, I'm getting a letter in the mail from Israel, from a friend of mine. He's still here in Krones, er sein gesund, ein Leben lang. His name is Yossel Huminer. And he said to me, very nice from you, Aaron. You and the other friends, and you rescued yourself. You are by the Rebbe now, from Israel. He was living in Israel. But we were friends in Yeshiva. We have one for the other. For Rebbe, for this. How about loaning me $200 I need for a ticket? I got permission to go out in the country for a year. I don't have the money. Can you, Aaron Dolphin, give me a loan? And the letter writes me. I don't have the letter now. Give me a loan. I'll give you back. I don't know exactly. A year, 2, 3. I'll give you back. But give me a loan. I said, what goes on over here? One, the Rebbe took away my $200. Now this guy comes up and tells me, that I'm an egoist, an ego. I rescued myself now about the Rebbe. I don't care for the. Say to myself, what should I do over here? I went and I sent him out the $200. And I said to him, the only condition I got that you, Yossel, you should pay me back. Whenever you put, what can I tell you? So I letter back, he writes to me, I will give you back the money, don't worry. But let me first come to the Rebbe. Coming to the Rebbe is like a Chassidim, it's like Mashiach. It's like I feel you're missing something, and you come to the Rebbe, it's like everything becomes smooth and straight, clear, and happy. You don't have to worry anymore. But the Rebbe, whatever. Yeah, he came to the yeshiva in 77. He started learning. They told me, don't worry, I can pay you. It's fine. Goes by a year and a half. He calls me up that Yoselin went back. Yoselin went back to Israel. He calls me up and says, Aaron, I have the money for you. How you want it? Where you want it? How you want it? I said, Yosel, I want twin. Beautiful twin I want. Go over to the most religious sofer in Jerusalem and should write the parshas and everything. Then I have another friend I had. His name was Micha Steinmetz. He is now in Shochet, Kfar Chabad. And later on, and I left the yeshiva in Lud. He started that time. He started to serve Hashem and avoided davening with avoided. He became a real. Um, he could hold in mind hours, holy. Psychology, Chassidus, thoughts. And he is, even now, as I met him, you can see on his face, and this is a different, different than the holier, is better. Anyway, so he went from yeshiva to check on the sofer that make my parshas. He should immerse himself into the mikveh before he writes the Yud K Vov K. Before he writes the Havaya. Yes, that's what they told me. And so Micha, that's a pair of twin. That's not. It's past my past. And they sent me the twin, and I had enough money already to buy myself also a shas. But the only thing I did not have is a shaf, a bookcase. A bookcase that time that cost $50, $60, so but for me it was a lot of money. So I decided, no problem, I'll buy a bookcase from the not a stolyer, a carpenter, without painting, without finishing it up. I'll finish it up myself. It cost me cheap, $10. The bookcase is still now by my son in Borough Park. The bookcase is there, still the bookcase, still over. And I put windows, the bookcase without windows. I bought, and I put window, sliding in the bookcase, and I bought the shas. I bought the shas. I was painting the bookcase and everything, and so I tell the story that you can see when you do one mitzvah, the Rebbe needs money for the Baal Shem Tov, the Mitzvah, or you put some on yourself to spread out the wealth of Hasidus. The Rebbe needs the money. You don't have to write letters. You just give it to the Rebbe. If you really mean it and you want it, this is what you want, you will get. Yes. Tzedek. In the castle. When they're not. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. In the put. Yeah. Yeah. I had died. Yeah. A lot of things and the whole city went out. And the whole city of that Nebuch. Oh, And now this is what I want to conclude. That one mitzvah, one mitzvah I had tzedakah to the Rebbe with the needs. And from this came another mitzvah that he wanted to come to the Rebbe, which Bachasidim, and it is something. It's not just that up to today. All this when you come to the Rebbe, it gives chizuk, strengthen. It strengthened the Yiddishkeit, the Judaism in a person, more Yerushalayim. He got married and has children and grandchildren, shlichim, sons, shlichim. I'm talking about, and I had a hand in it. I mean, helping. And by then he gave me back. And by then I really want to have a shas. I had a shas. The best one. Yeah. So what happened? All the time, a shas, I have to learn. What did I buy? To learn. I did not learn so much. Did not learn so much. But what happened when I moved to Miami? I moved with my shas, and I told my wife, in order to finish up shas, you need 7 years, around 7 years, 7 or 8 years. I'm starting now, and I learned the daf. I was sitting by the table like I'm sitting here. I put on the telephone and the loudspeaker that I should hear it loud. I had the Gemara from my shas. You could still see in my shas home X's where I stopped. And then tomorrow I got to start again from here.
Yeah.
And I heard it on the tapes of a big Goen that is still alive probably. In Yerushalayim, his name was Michal Silver. No one Goen, they said. And wait, and I finished, Baruch Hashem, I don't remember, but I finished Shas with him. Sometimes if I couldn't make it a day, and the next day I made 2 dafim. One time I needed, every daf takes an hour by him. So sometimes I needed 3 hours. I missed 3 days because I had to go with my wife certain places and this, that. So 3 hours. I told my wife, Miriam, now I'm sitting down here 3 hours, not moving. The telephone is busy with me. Nobody calls, nobody nothing. And I finished the three daf. Because otherwise, tomorrow, after the 3 days, going to be 4 daf. But I remember 3 hours I was sitting. And she says, I need a telephone. Shim telephone nicht. Now I finished it. And now that I feel good because I wanted this. I want to learn Torah. And I learned it. And sometimes he said that Reb Chaim is so beautiful. I understood it. I forget. But while he's explaining it, from Reb Chaim Volozhiner, he said, deep, Brisker, deep things. It goes back to the core of the Indian. Reb Chaim, Kal V'chomer. He goes to the core of the Kal V'chomer. More than the regular person, and it's enlightens. It's becomes Samachai. It's unbelievable. Sure, warte mal. Okay. So by the end, I did learn the Shas, and I did have this in home. So it came out. That's what I want to say is the idea. Eén met zijn plaats weten naar dritte. There was our will. The one that wants it's going to break it through. That's it. Rebbe zal help van Mashiach zal komen. Den dichtsten, oh man. This is my going to be my in honor of my birthday. Come now base Elul. I become 80 years old. So it started to come in my mind a lot of things from before would happen. And I wish Hashem should give me arichas yomim. I should continue learning. And now I'm also learning, but not Shas, but I'm learning. And Yankov, this, that. I mean, when I learn the koilel with them, Sech the brochas. I hope to make a siyam of Sech the brochas. Learned and the koilel. I'm going to make it. Shkoyach.